just wanted to take a moment to talk about the core cleanser. It came about because there were various situations where people were mentioning that some of the essential oils they considered in the nourishing cleanser might be irritating their skin. And there are many, many reasons why the essential oils might be doing that, because at the end of the day they are the actives. They're absolutely beautiful. And the blend in the nourishing cleanser goes across the board because it's very balancing for skin. So we've got sweet orange, we have lavender, we've got quite a lot of sandalwood and lang lang, so very masculine and feminine oils. And then also there are other times when people decide that they don't really want a fragrance, or should I say a smell, because we're using pure essential oils and not to be confused with fragrance. There might be times when maybe they're going through treatment, so that smell, their sense of smell is really, really enhanced. So to have a smell in a product, something that used to be something that you loved, then all of a sudden you start to use it, and because your sense of smell has changed, then it seems too strong or maybe not as pleasant as it was before. So Core Cleanser came about. It is exactly the same function of Nourishing Cleanser. It's just that it doesn't have the essential oils in. So you could argue that it wasn't as potent, and I would probably agree with you. But the bulk of the work in our cleanser is done by that beautiful organic jojoba oil and the combination of the beeswax. The jojoba oil we choose because it is the closest oil to the skin's natural sebum production. So it's that oil that's going to really work with your skin's natural oil production, so that over time it's going to balance out and sort of calm down your skin's oil production. It also isn't going to interfere in the pH of the surface of the skin, so you can really deep cleanse without messing about with what's going on naturally on the surface of the skin. So the jojoba still in the core cleanser as it is in the nourishing cleanser. Really, really powerful, beautiful, non-oily oil. Jojoba, just to recap, is a wax ester. It's not a true oil, so therefore it will not leave your skin feeling oily. If you want to know more about that, then there's the information on the Nourishing Cleanser film. The other ingredient that's really, really important is our organic beeswax, and that's the ingredient that is going to help to decongest the pores. So if people say that they've got that sort of look of congestion across the nose or the forehead or on the chin, again, over time, not overnight, that beeswax is going to stick to that dirt and it's going to help move it away when you're using your fluffy mitts. So the two key ingredients are still in Core Cleanser, which is the organic jojoba and the organic beeswax. It just has no fragrance added or essential oils added, because we only work with essential oils. Having said that, it has a beautiful smell, because you can pick up from the beeswax that really nice sort of waxy honey type smell that comes from it. It still feels that it smells like really rich and creamy. And then the jojoba comes through as quite a creamy oil fragrance as well in its own right. So even though we haven't added any fragrance, those natural ingredients have their own smells, their own quirkiness to them. But either cleanser is going to work beautifully. So if there's a time in your life when you don't want any smell, there's a time in your life you don't want to use any essential oils, or if you just don't like to use essential oils on your skin, then choose Core Cleanser. Still comes with a fluffy mitt, so you're not missing out there, and a little bamboo scoop. And then you could return to Nourishing Cleanser if you wanted to, or just stick with Core Cleanser. And also the Core Cleanser can, just as the Nourishing Cleanser can, be used as an overnight balm. We are hoping to extend this range. We haven't quite done it yet, but starting with the Core Cleanser is a really, really fundamental way to get this range going. So pure organic jojoba, organic beeswax, deeply cleansing, deeply decongesting, and not interfering with your skin's barrier function, not messing around with the pH on the surface, just keeping your skin beautifully, decongestedly, if that's a word, clean and cleansed.